hello. What is like romantic game music? Or just sweet romantic Nintendo music? That's what I have found. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 1 of our next playthrough series. Yes, this will be a playthrough series because this game will definitely not be done in one night. So says my research. And we're gonna be playing, what's it called? A Warmth? A Warmth Between Us. To which the description is adamant about it not being like cold cut romance. It's more of just like the heart, just getting a connection with someone. So that's what we're gonna be doing for Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day Eve, but this will go on into next week as well. So this is our kind of month of April playthrough, and I wanted to do something involving romance. And I let the patrons decide, but they made it a tie. So I just decided, these were all games that I had to buy. So this one, I'm just going to let the wallet speak. And honestly, I was kind of feeling it too. So I guess I chose. But hello, Supertone. We're going to get started in like 2 minutes here. I wanted to go live just a couple minutes beforehand to warm up, and then we're just going to dive into it because, yeah, we can't waste any time. But, yeah, happy Valentine's Day week to everyone. And we have a lot of stuff cooking. Like, oh my gosh. Tomorrow / tonight, it's just full of stuff. We're going to be starting this playthrough series tonight of A Warmth Between Us. Then tomorrow morning, we'll be getting into, on West Side Otaku, Best Girl Debates. This was an idea supplied by Creature, so big shout out to him. I thought that was a very fun idea for Valentine's Day. Rem versus Amelia, Rukia versus Orihime, CC versus Colin, or C2, depending on dub or sub. I thought that'd be a very fun little thing to do for the anime side of things tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow night, Codename Good Game with longtime friend of the channel, Josh from Quest Mode. Lots of live streams, which is kind of going to be a nice little test for me with some big picture things that I wanted to, that I've kind of teased, I think this week on Patreon or not? I don't know. But speaking of Patreon, it's number 1! Freaking where you been, man? It's been a hot minute. What's been going on? What's been on your mind? What you been playing? What you been watching? Would love to know. Miss you, dude. Thanks for swinging by. That's like my first patron ever right there. Busy, man. Are you bummed that we still haven't heard anything about Kingdom Hearts 4? I think you're my fellow Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm excited about this new Digimon game. Ooh-wee! I really man. I haven't played any of the Digimon story games, but I'm well aware of how notorious they are in terms of probably the highest review Digimon games. So I'm very eager to see how that goes. Creature. Not lovely Ubby type romance, but should still hit the heart. Yeah, that's what I hear about this game, The Warmth Between Us. It's not quite like an obvious romance. It's more of just a very strong bond, which I'm a very big fan of. That's ideally how I hope to meet my dream woman, is I just befriend her or build a really good connection with her, and then all of a sudden just something clicks. And that's what I really hope for, so I can relate to that. By the way, I'm rocking the Valentine's Day colors. I got my red and pink on, so let's freaking go. Oh, all right. Oh, and one last thing. If you feel like you have any spare prayers tonight, if you have any moment to pray or ask the universe of anything tonight. Wish Kibiji's friend some luck. That's all. I got a buddy that's kind of going through something right now, and I really, really hope the best for him. It is one of those cases that, I don't know, I won't go on about it, but I basically like see how it happened, but nonetheless, I hope the best. So, creature hopefully clicks and does not become don't want to ruin the friendship. Oh, I get what you mean. I was trying to figure that out. I mean, that's usually how it goes for like those situations. All right. Let's begin. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Whoa. Oh, I gotta make it fill the screen. How do I do this? This is a work of fiction. Okay. Nice, excited to watch. What were you excited to watch, Juan? All of those or just this? I need to fill the screen. How do I do so? You know what it was? It was the trailer for this game that I was like, ooh. I feel it. Oh, God. Shit, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Oh, actually, I think I have a solution. This ultra wide is really becoming a pain in the butt. I can't expand it. Yeah, sometimes I miss my ultra wide, but I think I have another idea. Let's see. I can go. I don't know why there's 2 of these, but okay. I'll make that go. Okay, so maybe it's the other one. Come on, grab it. Capture a specific window. I'm always a fan of a toy box theme. How come I can't get this to capture that? That was when you were explaining. That was when you were explaining what time of game this is. Oh, cool, Juan. Okay, so you're excited for this. Well, hopefully I can get it to show to you. Which, by the way, the game is way less than my current voice, so we should be fine. The game ducks whenever I talk, so like right now I see it's hitting -20 when I'm not talking. And when I am talking, it dips down to -25. So it seems good, unless you just want the game to be absolutely quiet when I talk. Okay, why can't I figure this out? This ultra wide, man, it's capture foreground window with hotkey, specific window. Why is there 2 of them? Hold on, I want to close this. Because for some reason, my usual way of capturing games on PC is weird. Okay, so let's capture. Why is there 2? It says there's 2 Warmth Between Us running. I'm just begging for a crumb of anything KH4. Juan, I really hope Square Enix just needs something. Like, they just need something in terms of, like, what are they doing for 2025? What's their game for 2025? We have no idea. I don't know what to do here. So this is my issue, is that usually when I play a PC game, and I understand why this is happening for this, because this is like very low-key indie thing, I'm usually able to stretch my screen or capture the full game. But for some reason, I can't do either of those. There's that. you guys still can't see it. Sorry, I should have figured this out. But I usually, like, it's... You've seen me do this before. I mean, I've had lately some lag problems, but, like, I can do this, but that's not what we want. Window. I can't do full screen because I'm all on one monitor. Let's see if I can stretch the screen. Expand game window from Steam game. I'm looking up things. Right-click game, right-click game, launch a window mode. Yeah, but I can't stretch the window. I have an idea. Hang on. I got it. Oh, I got it. Let's see. Excuse me. Ah, God. Hello, Silver. Let's see if I can. 1980. Oh. That didn't help. Oh. I know what I was thinking. Filter none. And we're just gonna transform this. Well, that's not ideal, but okay, I thought I had enough resolution to basically... Well, we are going to cheat this, I suppose. Well, wait, I have to make sure. Hang on, before I do this. We're gonna go... Ooh, actually, if I put it here, this will be a first game that I do this with. I could, like, be looking right at the camera. That could work. It's a little bit different than usual. Like, I can literally just look right at the camera here, but, okay. So we'll do that. And then... The joys of working with the ultra... Whoa! The joys of working with the ultra wide. Hi, Steffi! Everything go okay, madam? For today? You know what I mean? Yeah, this is what we're gonna have to do. So, I apologize if it gets a little bit blurry to you. Let me see if I can... Oops. No, that wasn't bad. I saw it. Whoa, I just created an inception, though. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. That works. Yeah, okay. Improvising! Alright. Let's do it. I just wish I had more of a, like, black around what I'm seeing. So basically, this is taking up, like, barely even... I don't think even a... No, actually, it's taking up, like, a sixth of my monitor. Because I can't make it full screen, because if I do that, then I can't see you guys. And if I do this, then it's tiny. So that's how we're doing it. Cool. I could actually bring you over a little bit then. Nope. We're just listening to this toy box today, man. All right. And here we go. Ooh, interesting. This is a very different layout than usual. Yes, I aced it. Turns out I'm stricter on myself than my supervisor. Steffi, what did we talk about with the movie? You know what I'm talking about. That happens. You did just fine, so good job. Good job, madam. Happy Valentine's, everybody. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Is there 3 chapters? I thought I heard there's 4. What? Wait. What? Are these the dates? Huh. Okay. excited, man. We haven't done a visual novel in quite a while. At least I feel like. Can I do spacebar? 9. Sudden voice returns to me. Just returns me to reality. Oh, is something wrong? Is the character's name 9? Is something wrong? You weren't responding. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, what a strange website you were looking at. Just an ordinary gaming site. Oh, God. Don't do that. Don't make the character try to be appealing to people. Are you okay? I'm fine. I just didn't get enough sleep. Is that so? Well, make sure you get plenty of rest during lunchtime. Understood. Am I blocking anything so far? I don't think so. Well, let me know if it does. The manager told me to give you these documents. Like the others, they have to be done before the new year. Okay, thanks for bringing them over. I was passing by. It was no bother. That's all for now. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay. I work at an office. I hate it here. It's only until I see her back slowly disappear do I breathe a sigh of relief. Although she's my colleague and we have the same job, she's still my senior. She helped me a lot when I first entered this company. By the way, I don't know for sure, but I think this game, because it originally was like totally Japanese or Korean or something, and they only translated it a couple years ago or something. So yeah, it is very much, I think, I could be wrong, from a foreign developer. So it's cool. I should pay more attention next time and not space out like that again. What was on my mind just then? My question soon had its answer. As I look at the documents in my hand, I again recall what happened earlier that morning. The manager wanted me to work on our next project, and this document contains the details. Filled with paragraph blocks and tedious operations, everything must be done before the new year. My click isn't working. So I just want to make sure my phone's muted. Honestly, these tasks are becoming a little bit boring. Well, yeah, it's because you have an office job. Every now and then I think about quitting my job. However, every time I get that idea, I recall how things were before I got this job and immediately recoil. After all, something did happen to me a while ago. That's why I'm so grateful that this company didn't reject me, despite my past. Instead, they hired me, bringing me one step closer to my dream. However, now it feels like I'm still so far away from achieving my dream. Even if this is the right path, those are my feelings. Do I need to turn the me up and the game down or anything like that? Let me know. Hello, hot man. Are you alright? Huh? You sighed just now. Oh, did I? It's like performing a 10-pull gotcha, but not even getting one decent reward. What made you think of such an analogy? I don't like the way he put that. What made you think of such an analogy? Like her, he is my colleague and senior. Also, I report directly to him. He's helped me a lot with my work, and we get along well. We're actually more like friends. Oh, I know. It's about that project the manager was talking about this morning. Yeah. Well, good luck. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to paraphrase sometimes to make it sound more natural. He keeps raising his eyebrows as he speaks. Immediately, I understand. It's the end of the month. He's probably near his quota. What kind of figurine is it this time? Oh, a magical girl. Oh, that's expensive. This won't end well if my wife finds out. All right, I'll accept it for you. Thanks. Shouldn't we be more careful in case she overhears us? Relax. I made sure she went back to her seat before coming over. There won't be... Here are the files. All right. Before he can finish his sentence, she's already here. Oh, that's his wife. Oh, they work together. Shit. Is this what they call an event flag? Don't your feet make any sounds while walking? No, I've always been like that. And why use a flash drive? No particular reason. I was on my way over. On your way over? Phone. You didn't pick up your phone, so sister called me instead. I'll talk to her now. Take your time. Both of us watch as he picks up the phone and leaves. Looking at his back, I sense an incredibly strong feeling radiating from his body. A sense of fear, but also of warmth and happiness. Is that what they mean by a real man? God, I can't believe it. I'm not against him collecting figurines, but he's already past his limit. His room was filled with them the last time I looked. Huh. I'm not surprised that my sister is limiting his purchases. You're afraid that the living room will be flooded with figurines one day. Is that right? Right. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Oh, and here are the files. Do your best on the project. Alrighty, I'll get this done as soon as possible. Great. There is something that I was... Oh, hang on. Conversations died down as lunchtime almost over. The ambience of ordinary office life slowly returns. The continuous clicking sounds from the keyboards is proof that everyone is focusing again on their work. I actually like this atmosphere since it forces me to concentrate fully on the work at hand. Considering the industry we're in, it might take people by surprise. I'm a game designer. Oh, with intense passion. I fully put myself out there in a sea of dreams when I first started this job. However, time gradually dulled my enthusiasm as reality set in. Yep. More often, compromises must be made in the name of commercial viability and making a living. Perhaps children should be envious to have my job. However, reality isn't that simple. This job, as wonderful as they may imagine it to be, realistic considerations have to weigh heavily. I was once such a naive child. Connection. What I've heard about this game from the reviews I saw is that admittedly it might not be that root focused, I guess is the way I'll put it. You know, like how there's multiple endings to visual novel games. From what I've heard from the reviews, this game kind of has a narrative to tell. So it's very much a traditional visual novel. So we'll see. But yeah. Okay, let's finish for today. I feel deeply satisfied after reviewing the project plan one more time. Oh, it's nighttime. Stand up, rotate my neck, and swing my arms, letting my stiff body regain some motion. I turn to look at the time. The clock indicates that it's 11. It's 11 o'clock? I didn't realize how late it was, as I already said goodnight to my colleagues. As far as I can tell, no one else is in the office. Since it's Friday, that comes as no surprise. It's unlikely that anyone else would stay this late, having the weekend to look forward to. Oh my god. Okay, turn off the computer. Put on my coat, making sure that all the documents are in my bag before leaving the office. Yeah, see what I mean? I can't read your names, but thank you for being artists. So cold. Now that I think about it, it's almost the new year. The winter solstice is only a few days away. It always feels colder this time of year. I can even see my breath as a white layer of fog. My voice stiff and freezing also feels cold. I hear my inner voice echoing from my heart, nagging me to make some personal changes. Perhaps it's because it's almost the new year. During this time, I reflect deeply on myself. Yep, that's what happens during New Year's. Nothing in my life has changed. Another year has gone by without any progress. Despite that, I'm barely holding on to my dream. All I'm doing is going around in circles. How can I take the next step forward? That thought keeps occupying my mind. How can I take that next step forward? For every player that reads my script, I want to give them a sense of warmth. How can I do that? The night is filled with twinkling stars. The stars appear close to each other, but they're really far apart. This game is definitely making me, like, I'm starting to lose myself in terms, like, I feel like I'm the character, you know? Just even this little moment, the stars, how they look. The only constraint is that they all shine brightly in this cradle called the universe. Maybe tomorrow they'll move closer or further apart. Or maybe a new star will appear and shine and sparkle so vividly. And tomorrow, full of unknown possibilities, means that nothing is definite in this world. That's why. Don't be afraid to fail. It's better to do so now while I still have the energy to bounce back. That's very true. Don't waste a moment. Don't lose the opportunity to reflect. Even if the path ahead is dark, still have to believe and move forward. For someone like me, who has overcome the most grueling of challenges, it shouldn't be a problem. I have to keep moving forward. I have to look for that tiny crack and break through. Eventually, that flickering light in the distance will become a torch, my beacon. The warmth between us. Like how he wants his players to feel. Are you warm? What? It's 3 days before Christmas. Oh my goodness, and it's Monday. We didn't do anything over the weekend? We didn't get to hang out? Are we just going to go back to work? I do hope this game has multiple music tracks. Something that bugs me about visual novels is when they just kind of keep using the same one over and over, you know? Since I worked overtime on Friday, I should be able to finish the project during my normal work hours. Non-satisfaction of my time management skills. Assuming there are no accidents. After all, here unexpected events can happen. I could be given a sudden deadline. Alright, I'll deal with that if it happens. Anyway, I should be able to get off and work at my usual time, and then I can go and focus on my goal. During the weekend, I made progress. Now all that's left is the ending. Oh, was he working on his own thing on the side? I feel like this game is gonna be too relatable. Oh, morning. 9:30 on the dot. Same as usual, huh? The MRT has a fixed schedule. I can't help but come at this time. So you still need me to pick you up? Pick it up? Of course. I must have the limited edition. As he finishes speaking, he looks towards her seat in worry. She isn't here yet. Whew. I'm counting on you. I'll go to your place and pick it up in a few days. No problem, but you know that sooner or later she's gonna find out, right? Relax, that won't be a problem. After all, this time of year is the best to persuade her. Because people are nicer around Christmas? Is that the idea? Soon, it's night. Time sure flies when you're concentrating on work. How true that is. Most of my colleagues have already left the office. Good night. I'm gonna leave now. Oh, good night. Take care. See you tomorrow. After bidding farewell to my colleagues, I leave the office. Oops. As I do, I hear them talking about Christmas. That's when it dawns on me that Christmas is really the best time to persuade her. You better step up. Speaking of Christmas, I've never done anything special on that day. During this time, I only cared about limited events on my favorite games. The finals. I should set aside these thoughts and not get distracted. I pack up my belongings and leave the building. There's a freaking Valentine's Day thing happening in the finals. Ticking me off. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Stars appear. Does anybody else indulge in that? Limited time events? Stars appear to be even more visible tonight. Looks like we'll have good weather for the new year. It would be even better if it was just a little warmer. Today I'll do my goal. I stretch and yawn, just like I just did. After taking a deep breath and relaxing my muscles, I begin my walk to the MRT. What's MRT? 8 o'clock, I arrive at Zimmending. Zimmending is the most popular, commercial district in Tapai. It's always crowded. Even during this cold winter season, it's still crowded. H&M. I need to go to H&M, man. I need some new clothes. Constant chat. Nah, I don't need new clothes, but I could use some. The constant chatter is accompanied by sweet and savory aromas emerging from the food stalls, which help me to relax. This area is close to home, taking only 10 minutes by bike. All right, now then. I should get something to eat first. On this cold night with various aromas attacking my senses, I can't take it anymore. Whenever I come to Zimmending, the most important goal is to look for delicious treats. At the very least, I'll never pass up the chance for my tongue to experience happiness. Giggity. My cold, hungry body approaches this food paradise. There's so much good food here. I must have it. Could you turn down the game a bit? The piano's sounding a bit too loud on some notes. Got it. Touched it down by a little bit. Thank you. Happiness soon disappears. MRT is a train station. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, damn it. Totally understood the size of the crowd. It's 8 o'clock and all the restaurants are busy. It would take 10 or more minutes of waiting. Christmas has really cast its magic as there are more people than usual. If I have to wait in line, that won't do. I don't like waiting. What should I do? If I just want something to eat, the answer's simple. I could buy something from the food stall. It wouldn't matter how long it'd take to find a nice place. The most important thing is that the food must be delicious. The food should feel fulfilling and satisfying. That's when I see a familiar icon. I see the image of a fluffy, red, curly-haired, red-nosed figure, the representative of this food chain. Most importantly, I see that seats are still available. True, this place offers delicious food, but it can be considered poisonous too. Excuse me? Even fully knowing what it does to your body, you still want to eat it like there's no tomorrow. For people like me who work overtime, we need to eat efficiently. That's why I regularly visit this place and never get tired of doing so. Taking the first bite of fried chicken, sipping that soda. There are delicacies from heaven. If this isn't poison, then what is? Can you get some animations here? Give us some food animations, man. Make us illustrate this a little bit. Come on! Because these foods and drinks have gotten a little bit pudgier. Even though I see a new advertisement at the door, I tell myself that I shouldn't eat here. Be better for the sake of my health. Well, then stop doing it. Oh, here we go. Yay! Here we go. Here's your beef burger set full of fat and juice and breasty booby chicken breast. Enjoy. I quietly walk over to a window seat after getting my order. I definitely didn't intend to get newly advertised set meal. It was only after some thinking that the pros outweighed the cons. It wasn't just for superficial reasons, like it's too cold, so it's better to eat indoors. I can make progress with my goal here. While one hand reaches for the laptop in my bag, the other hand holds the burger, and I begin to eat. Whenever I have free time, I come here to work on my plan. Working on my game script. In other words, I am writing a story. Creating a whole new world and immersing my readers into that environment brings me joy. This has all started when I used to play RPGs as a child. Even though I was very young, the characters' interactions made a huge impression on me. I remember crying over a character's death, which made me sad for a very long time. Mass Effect. At the time, my parents were confused. They thought I'd been bullied or something terrible. It wasn't until after they comforted me that they found out, and then they ended up scolding me heavily. I'll never forget that feeling when I got immersed into a deeply touching story. Since then, I've been working towards the same goal, to create a world that will touch the hearts of my readers. That's why I come to Zimmending, to write my story whenever I have free time. Despite having a few stories and gain some recognition online, they're not anything special, they're pretty ordinary. I need to practice writing, reading, and thinking more. Can I have that coffee? Actually, just give me a milkshake. Why did I choose such a noisy environment to do this? That's my secret, though. I'm sure I'm not the only one to have encountered such a situation. Steffi. When you're stuck, you usually listen to music, play games, or even watch movies as a source of inspiration. Spider-Man 2. However, that isn't what I do. I prefer watching people. I know that might be a strange hobby. If I find myself unintentionally staring at a little girl too long, it might not end too well. I don't know, it won't. I do want to make it very clear that I'm not a lolicon. To blend in, I'll go to crowded places and observe passerbys. Each person has their own story, which is told through their appearance and their company. It's a good point. It's a pretty good point. Of course, this doesn't apply to everyone, but for me, this is how I best get inspiration. Usually, I'll sit outside on the bench. My senses are awake, helping me to find inspiration. Like that family of 3 happily leaving the restaurant. Like those sisters who have finished their shopping, heading home. The hungry students heading towards the food stalls. Or the office worker leaving the MRT looking for their lover. People make their fate creating their own stories. That's how I find inspiration. How do you find inspiration? I don't know. I don't know if, I'm not sure if I have an answer to that, actually. How do I find inspiration? How do you find inspiration? I don't know. That's a good question, though. Okay. I get inspired by nature and words. It's not strange, right? It's not strange to people watch, but if you're just watching, you know. All right. Today, though, I'm sitting inside because it's cold. It's different looking out through the window. I'm really enjoying this feeling. Once you have that cup of coffee, you can just watch people walk by for the whole day. It's true. Power up your laptop, open that doc, continue the file you were previously working on. Observe people and write their stories. It's a good idea. Very good idea. It doesn't take long before I see someone who stands out. A girl sitting outside on a bench. It's more like she's been sitting there since I went inside the restaurant. She's reading a book, which I find strange. On such a cold and chilly night with the streets crowded, she is sitting alone reading a book. Despite that, it's dark. The streetlights give off plenty of light, but something that still doesn't feel right. That's when I began piecing together her story. Going from A to B and then B to C, then going back to A. I'm deep in thought, unable to avert my eyes from that girl. Her black hair shines beautifully, and her posture conveys a unique temperament. Although she wears a woolen coat, I can see that she has a slim figure. Her blue jeans complement her tall, slender figure. For a moment, I thought she was a pop star. Unfortunately, because of this window, I can't properly observe her. Yeah, she's sitting outside in the cold reading? ? She's frozen like a statue. Her posture has stayed the same the entire time I've been watching her. Looking at her book, I'm guessing that's a light novel. Though I try to figure out what kind of book she's reading, but I can't tell. She'd have to tell me herself. After all, the book has a blank white cover. Why hide its cover? It's not meant to be read in public? Is it hentai? Is it a diary? Light novel? Hentai? Immediately I tossed these ideas aside. She wouldn't even take it out in public if it was embarrassing. Not to mention that there would be some misunderstanding. I don't know how long I've been watching her. Even the burger and fried chicken I had was no longer in front of me. Oh. She's finally moving. She closes her book, stands up, and stretches her back. I have to mute this music, man. This music has been going on for far too long. I would rather it just like everything gets serious and silent suddenly. No, you son of a bitch. Go back. Turn the game. Thank you. I can hear her relaxing her muscles, even though this piece of glass. Thanks to her, I finally have some inspiration. A cool, distant, mysterious girl who loves to read. This is my initial impression of her. Also, her appearance would be perfect for the new character of the story I have in mind. Is she looking at us? Oh, did our eyes meet? I look away, but only because she was looking at me. It can't be. I pretend to be calm, although I'm looking at her. My eyes dart around aimlessly. Slowly, my vision focuses again on her. I'm just curious if the music changed. Maybe. Curiosity killed the cat, and my immediate thought is that I'm in trouble. Immediately, my head moves. Yes, I lowered my head. She's definitely looking at me. Immediately, I feel embarrassed. If someone was watching, they'd see my blushing face. Because of that, it no longer feels chilly. I've been staring at her for too long. I probably look suspicious. I pretend as though nothing happened and stuff myself with a few French fries before looking up again. As I look out the window, she's no longer there. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't have been comfortable with someone staring at me like that. But this turn of events is stirring up my emotions. I feel like I could come up with a good plot. Even though I feel bad for her, getting inspired like this makes me happy. The next 10 minutes or so, my finger... She's behind you. Also, Steppy, wait. Ideas come to me as I listen to music, watch something, or having a conversation with someone. I think sometimes I just am listening to somebody talk, and then something just kind of comes to me. Yeah, I think it's through conversation sometimes. I don't know. It kind of varies. For the next 10 minutes or so, my fingers keep working on the laptop. A continuous clicking sound. During that time, customers continue to enter and leave. I can clearly hear their conversations even from the people at the counter. No wonder it's a popular fast food chain. There's always so many customers. I find this to be a source of inspiration. Here's your medium French fries and hot black tea, miss. Enjoy. I continue to hear the words from my surroundings. Maybe if I can slowly take them in, I can come up with a whole new experience. All right, what's going to happen in this next scene? Suddenly, someone taps on my left shoulder. I turn my head toward the left, but then I hear a voice on my right. Then there's a sound of something being placed on the table, and I hear a woman's voice. Excuse me, is anyone sitting here? Usually this only happens between people who aren't strangers. I've done this a few times myself. You could joke around a bit, but the point is that you're already familiar with that person. But when it's a stranger, you can't help but feel dismayed because you don't know. Finally, by the way, the music changed. Thank goodness. It can be easy to get into arguments. This woman, indeed, is a total stranger, but I don't feel any dismay or irritation. Instead, I feel guilty. Oh, shit. She's the girl I was staring at earlier. The creature, wait, I was right. That's fine. Is there a problem? No problem. Is that so? Then I'll just sit here. But she's already sitting down. Shouldn't she have waited for my reply first? Besides, there's plenty of other empty seats. What's with that eyeliner, though? Is there something on your mind? Not really. I see. She turns away from me eating her french fries and drinking her black tea. She's steadier and calmer than I expected. Her posture conveys a cool, aloof aura. Initially, I thought she was a 19-year-old university student. However, I don't think that's the case. She isn't a girl, but she's not a mature woman either. She's in that ambiguous phase. The complicated one. She isn't an adolescent, but she hasn't yet reached that age of maturity. If someone told me that she had been prom queen or a model in high school, I would have believed them. Of course, I could see her as an ice queen. Anyway, I think she's around my age. But she appears to have these dark circles under her eyes, but they don't make her any less beautiful. They make her icy, cold temperament even more powerful. Is there something else? No. I focus my eyes on my screen. I stared at her too long and now she's calling me out on it. I haven't felt this embarrassed in a long time. I still remember the first time I felt embarrassed. It was when I had to be on stage. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm recalling a memory I'd rather forget. Is that a novel? There. 2 words on your screen. What you're writing looks interesting. Subconsciously, I minimize the document on my computer. It's not a novel. Oh. Is it a script? Don't look at me like that. I'm pretty familiar with scripts. What do you mean? Can I read it? No. Really? Is it my imagination? She seems a bit disappointed. Or maybe I didn't say something I should have. That makes sense considering that she was the one who approached me and started this conversation. You know, this game is they warned us at the beginning that this game is a complete work of fiction. That's all. That's all. I panicked and missed my chance, but I can still rectify the situation. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? Well, because. Oh, I gotta give the voices. I don't know what voice to give it that doesn't sound stupid. What I want to say is a bit embarrassing. It feels like being caught red-handed for doing something bad. Oh, God. I'm sorry for staring at you earlier. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. When I think about it, this was a really minor thing. I shouldn't even be apologizing for it. Should I even be apologizing for it? I was only staring at her. I didn't do anything to her. I was only looking because I was curious. I keep telling myself that I wasn't in the wrong, not to mention that I already apologized. Maybe I just feel bad making someone uncomfortable. Oh. Did that happen? What? I see. So that's why you're apologizing. Wait. If that wasn't it, then why are you speaking with me? I know I'm not handsome or anywhere close to it. Oh. Is that so? Look. Haven't our eyes already met twice already? But you looked away so quickly out of curiosity. I wanted to come over and have a better look. Get the fuck out of here. This is a complete work of fiction. Complete fiction. But you didn't seem to notice. Since you admitted your wrongdoing, shouldn't you be making it up to me? Complete work of fiction. fiction. Okay, anyway. The juices have already begun. The juices have already begun. Oh, God. Okay. Macaroni. Okay. That moment, a thought occurs to me. Am I being led on? You look confused. I'm just kidding. I wasn't serious. Sorry. You motherfucker. You can read it, but please don't expect much. Oh shit, he's letting her read it. Immediately, I regret it. I regret what I just said. You can read it? Who am I, a famous author? Not to mention that she's a total stranger. Where'd I find the courage to say those words? Okay, maybe it wasn't courage. Intuition? The words just came out of my mouth without any thought. It was her expression that caught my eye. It was only for that second that I felt like she was hiding something from me. Then her eyes widen. Can I really read it? It looks like she can't believe I gave my permission. It's understandable that I can't believe it either. It's just a script. If you're looking for a good essay or novel, you'll probably be disappointed. After all, it's just writing. Excuse me, compared to paintings or music that's more easily expressed, words are harder to appreciate. Oh! Slap! Also, it's just a script, a very simple way of expressing oneself with words. Alright, that's fine with me. I already told you I'm familiar with scripts. That sounds suspicious. Should I take back my words? But I'm already opening the folder with the documents and pushing the laptop towards her. She looks at the list of files for a bit before opening the document called Prologue. This is total fantasy. Like, can I just... This is... The creator... The creator of this game. I can't help but feel self-inserted. How often... This is your fantasy. It's literally like... Exactly. Like, that's the dream that I'm just at Starbucks or the library or something, just working on my codename good game. What should I do with it? Excuse me, is this seat taken? Huh? Actually, I'm really into YouTube channels. Let me see what you're working on. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Okay. This is my first time sharing work with a stranger. Although many people online have reviewed my work, having someone in person read it is embarrassing. I hope she doesn't laugh at the over-the-top content. After all, I have a fragile heart. That's the name of the next game. A Fragile Heart. It's only been a half hour, but it feels like twice that amount of time has passed. I watch the passerby from the window while I eat my cold remaining French fries. At the same time, I hear the sounds of the keyboard clicking in a regular rhythm. My heart can't... Why is she messing with the keyboard? My heart can't help beating more quickly. I do want someone in person offering feedback. It might not be favorable feedback, but I can at least benefit from it. Yeah, maybe she is a voice actress, Steffi. I have a feeling she's just also a writer or something. Is this a script for a game? Yes, it is. I mean, yeah, it is. No wonder. I'm able to imagine the scenes as they unfold. But it kind of sucks. She takes out a packet of tissues from her coat pocket. She pulls out a few tissues and turns her head to the side. I'm sorry, when the weather's like this, my nose feels itchy. Sensitive? It's nothing. She then quickly faces me. Should I wait for her to say something? Why is this such a long pause? It's getting late. It's already 10. 10? Probably have to work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not a student. I can tell you don't look that young. Is that a compliment? Sure. Well, let's call it a day. Good night. What do you mean, let's call it a day? Why are you implying I'm going to see you again? Who are you? What have you done with my family? That's it? Then she leaves. I stare at her in bewilderment as she takes away her tray. This is bad. I didn't expect this reaction. Getting the cold shoulder is worse than getting laughed at or receiving harsh criticism. Yeah, she didn't really say much other than she could tell it was a game. And she could imagine it. I can even hear my heart shattering. Is it really that bad? I sigh deeply. At least I know I'm still not good enough. I was quite confident about my abilities. I'm sorry. I almost forgot. I hear her voice again. She's standing behind me. Sorry, did I startle you? Weren't you just leaving? I was only putting my tray away. I just wanted to tell you. Don't forget to come back tomorrow, man of maturity. You can't say that. 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 Don't. You're not allowed to use that against me. Don't use that against me. Tomorrow. Sorry, I'm calming down of that still. Okay. Whew, we're in a visual novel. Where's Hannah? Where's the old crew? It's been a hot minute. We haven't done a visual novel in a long time. Get them in here. Whew. Tomorrow. What do you mean by that? Why? That's it. Good night. But so just come here tomorrow? Am I just supposed to be here all night tomorrow? What if I want to work late? Asshole. She quickly heads out, leaving no trace. Like a whirlwind, suddenly approaching me for a chat, living on her own terms. There's something about that that I kind of like. Be here tomorrow. Exactly, Steffi. Like, there's something about that it's like, I don't know. Like you see somebody cute, you strike up a conversation with them, and instead of being like, can I have your number? Just being like, all right, hey, tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow here at 4 o'clock. What? If you'd like to talk again, that's where I'll be. And then you just leave, you know, and it's like, oh, God, no. Whoosh. I kind of like that more than, can I have your number? All right. And then if it goes well, then you can have their number. All right. Like a whirlwind suddenly approaching me for a chat, leaving on our own terms. I have no idea what just happened. Even though I didn't do much, I feel more tired than usual. But there's one thing I was wrong about. She isn't the cold, icy type. Maybe more like the arrogant, devilish type. Her personality doesn't match her appearance at all, but staring at my laptop and recalling her reaction, I can't help but feel disappointed. Still have a lot to work on. It'll take a few steps. It'll take a few ups and downs before I can grow as a writer. It's easy to clip a computer. I love all these clips being made. But even if I fail, as long as I accept the reality, I can improve and become better. That's what I've always thought. I can't give up now. Anyway, the script is almost complete. I should start thinking about the next one. What should be the ending for this story? What emotions did I pour into it at the time? An ending that never was a quiet ending, as if nothing ever happened. A calm and peaceful ending. It appears that it's really difficult to put into words the mood I want to convey. But I know that I have to take that step. Taking that first step to the ending, I definitely faced lots of frustration before I could get there. I think about it on my way home. Turn off my laptop and put away my tray and get ready to leave. Tomorrow, I should feel refreshed and work hard. Lots of work needs to be done. Achievement. It's over. This is a land blessed by nature, wrapped in blossoming green. In spring, the hills are covered with flowers, and the refreshing breeze awakens in the mind and soul. In the summer, the land is blessed by nature for all to enjoy. There are both magnificent waterfalls and babbling rivers, proof of nature's work. In autumn, the interwoven foliage is so vivid and rich, like being in the middle of Earth's playground. In winter, forward a sea of white, giving the world a sense of peace. This is what the land is like, a land of seasons blessed by nature. This little girl still remembers that one morning in spring when she was standing beside her grandma across a field of blooming flowers, bidding farewell to her father. She tried to hold back her tears. She kept a tight grip on her grandma's gentle hand and watching as the figure of her father slowly faded into the horizon. She set a goal for herself. She would follow her father's example, to be a strong but gentle person. Everyone in town trusted her father. He brought happiness and laughter and helped to solve the problems around him. Also, the girl admired him as a father, and Grandma was proud of him as her son. He always believed in himself and marched forward toward his goal. He never wavered, even when facing obstacles. That's when she wanted to become like her father, to follow in his footsteps, to ease their pain, listen to their worries, and spread happiness to everyone. That genuine expression on his face was deeply engraved in the girl's heart. The girl opens her eyes, remembering that spring from 6 years ago, the last time she saw her father. Now it's spring again, the season of blossoming green. Having completed her lessons for the day in the city, the girl takes a carriage and returns to her beautiful little town. And the person to greet her is the girl's remaining relative. Grandma, I'm home. I almost cried. What? What the hell was that? Was that what he wrote? What was that? What the hell was that? That almost got me. And that was just something I didn't even know. Believe in your dream. Don't worry about how others see you. There might be setbacks, low points. However, you must believe that in the night's darkness a bright sparkling star will be born. Move forward with all your being, undaunted by the path, with no end in sight. Waiting for you at the end is the one who will enter your soul. Oh, you're finally awake? I'm still trying to figure out how I got here. Well, you got shit-faced. You're being hit on, I think? Oh, was it your first time? I believe that for a lot of guys, this would be their first time. And it's the same for both of us. What the What's going on? I don't understand. What's happening? I can read you like an open book. If you can't accept that, then let's try something else. Like what? Pretend you're here to... I don't understand. What is happening? I don't understand what's happening. Pretend you're here to keep me company. Doesn't need to be any special reason. But I don't understand who did. But this is a different location, and I don't. Oh, you seem to be okay with that? Anyway, do you have to read the script out loud? My heart can't take it. But I thought you wanted my feedback. These lines are full of positive vibes and filled with dreams. Unhinged by obstacles, braving every challenge. Kind of sappy, if you ask me. Even when disappointment is around every corner, my conviction goes forward, only becomes stronger. I really like this part. She picks up a piece of thinly sliced rare beef with her metal chopsticks and chews on it. You might be wondering how the two of us okay, thank God, who have yet to exchange our names and have only known each other for fewer than 2 hours, are now having dinner together at a barbecue restaurant. Thank you. Thank you for closing the gap. Hey, eat. You must be hungry. They limit how long customers can stay. Don't waste it. I gaze at the juicy slice of beef before me. I miss beef. All I have is chicken and fish. I miss beef. I gradually give in to its savory smell and irresistible appearance. I pick up a piece and begin to eat. Delicious. This is truly worth being called a delicacy. Oily but not greasy. The fatty texture instantly melts in the mouth. Absolutely exquisite. As I enjoy its taste, I recall how I got here. Yeah, that's right. It was around 6 in the evening. People at the office were starting to leave. I didn't expect things to go so smoothly today. Or are you surprised? You were working even during lunchtime. You're right. I had intended to stay at the office until 7 p.m. However, I remember that she told me before we left. Don't forget to come tomorrow, man of maturity. Why do you have to go back to the line that made me come tomorrow as well? Because of that, I felt extra motivated, making more progress at a faster pace. Dude! Kind of real, though. The Jack Nicholson quote, you make me want to be a better man. But then again, this is different, because he's just like, shit, I have to be done on time today. But that is a true statement. Sometimes we need something, instead of just satisfying ourselves, we have to have a reason to get things like an external thing, not connected to our work directly, to get things done. Before I knew it, there were only 10 minutes left until the end of lunchtime. You're working really hard. Is a new game coming out soon? I don't think so. Why do you sound uncertain? Shouldn't you be looking forward to it too? You even ordered a limited edition figure. You really have an eye for those things. I wonder how it'll end. I can't wait. But what's wrong? Nothing. I should go home and get ready for the show. Bye. Oh, bye. It wasn't until my colleague left that I remembered that anime series is ending today. Attack on Titan. It's the best anime series of all time that everybody should watch. Because if they never finished it and only watched season 1, they're a pansy. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Steffi, exactly. It's almost like a reward in a sense, Yeah. As I realize this, I sense a bit of panic. Is that what it feels like to have great expectations for someone? Yes, I admit that's the case. Really, I just want to hear her thoughts about my script. However, I can't avoid having unwarranted expectations. After all, she is beautiful and I'm a man. No guy would be able to stay calm when a beautiful girl invites them out. As the saying goes, though, roses have thorns, so it's best to remain cautious. I keep giving myself excuses as I leave the office. We're back at H&M. 7 in the evening, I arrive in Xinden. Oh, this game also said it takes place in Taiwan or something? It said, I don't remember. Immediately I see Christmas tree illuminated by many colorful lights as I exit the MRT station. Oh, now that I think about it, when did this Christmas tree appear in Zemmingden? A week ago? Or was it a month ago? I don't think about it for too long, though. After all, it's that time of year. It will be Christmas in a few days. A day that arrives and then leaves again. Oh, look at a little snowman on the bottom right. But will she come? I'm an hour early, but I head towards that place anyway. To the bench that's hard to miss when anyone comes to this anytime. Of course she isn't on the bench. Why should that be a surprise? After all, she's a stranger to me. Yeah, hi C2. What's going on? Is that what you ended up picking up for the romance visual novel? Yes. Did I publicly express a debate about that? Or I guess I mentioned it in the last stream. That's true. Yeah, this is what we're doing. So far, it's all right. But yeah, hello C2. Happy Valentine's Day Eve. Well, I should go to the fast food place and wait until it's 8. 8 o'clock? Jesus. Just as I'm about to open the door, I hear a familiar voice from behind. She's here. Why are you here? I just got off work? Why am I stuttering? I'm not even intimidated by her. I keep trying to tell myself that. To appear calm, I switch my thoughts back into reality. I thought you were going to be here at 8. I was planning to wait for you. Since you're right on time and I just arrived, we could probably still change our reservation. Let's go. Where to? Dinner, of course. Shut the fuck up. This is a total work of fantasy. It is outlandish, and I want to take it to court. Take it to court. Take it to court. Why did you stop eating? I have a lot of questions for you. All right. You've been waiting here since 7? A little before 7. You look like you don't believe me. All right. Just eat and I'll explain. Have I ever mentioned how much girls in their winter attire is just thebomb.com? I just love it. I just think it's a great thing. And yeah. I really wish this game wasn't during winter because that doesn't make the need to run up the wall calm down at all. Okay. Tina? Or Tina. And you? Oh, is her name Tina? Tina? Yes, that's my name. Her name is Tina. Hello. My name is Brahadawakov. And what's your name? 9. You could I forgot our name was 9. Why is our name 9? What is... Okay. Anyway. Call me 9. Oh. Is that your internet alias? Of course not. I thought you'd be the same as your online persona. Really? The internet's like a treasure trove nowadays. I don't want a stranger to look for dirt from my history. True. Judging by your reaction, you might have experienced that. Is it that obvious? As I said before, though, stay quiet and I'll explain. All right? All right. Yeah. I started talking to you because I noticed you staring at me. Actually, I just wanted to come over and see what you were doing. Also, I must admit that I thought you were up to no good. to no good. Like uploading a photo of me. Well, wait a sec. I was just looking for inspiration. I understand. I often look for inspiration too. Don't look at me like that. I did feel guilty. So that's why I'm here? Of course. That includes the script too. As I said, I like some parts of your script. What? I was beginning to think you had nothing noteworthy to say about it. Oh, is it because of what happened yesterday? I'm sorry. I remembered I had something important to do. I wasn't intentionally avoiding your questions. As thanks, this is my treat. This restaurant's good. I read the online reviews and it was really high ratings. This must be expensive. It's okay. This place is only open in northern Taiwan. I wouldn't eat here normally, even if I wanted to. Northern Taiwan? Yeah, I'm here on vacation. I'm staying in a nearby hotel. That's why I was able to get here at 7. Rather, I've been exploring Zimding for the past couple days. Vacation? You're still a student? No student would describe their holiday as a vacation, right? Rather, what student has time off in December? Oh, so you're working and you just took a long vacation? That's about right. Did you tell your boss you were going to travel overseas, but all you really wanted was a solo, relaxed vacation? Hell yeah. For some reason, I've been thinking lately, it's like, I like to go on vacations with people and friends, but there's something about, like, at some point, I think I do want to make it a goal this year that at some point, I want to figure out just a good solo trip. Like, I'm just going to go somewhere solo. Now, it's expensive to do that, though, which is hard. It's easier when you go with people because you can split expenses, but something about just going on a trip solo someplace. You just get to do whatever you want. You don't have to worry about anybody else. And you just get to meander however you feel, go where you want to go, do the things you want to do. Not have to worry about, like, if you're sharing a place to sleep, especially, like, staying up too late or waking up too early and so on. I respect it. I respect it. Let's say that's what happened. Oh. Sounds very suspicious. Why? I'll just pretend that's what's happened. Good. If you went on a solo trip somewhere that's actually not too crazy, you think, where would you want to go? I feel like even just a town, random town, I don't care. But city definitely. City would be good because then you could just go wherever. Pretty easily too because you could just ride the bus and stuff. We engage in friendly chat for the next 10 minutes or so. From the short time we spent together, I have a really good impression of her. From how she speaks to her etiquette, and even the subtlest of her manners shows that she has a fine temperament. We come from completely different worlds. She was probably the popular high school student. A girl who is chasing her dreams, but she must choose between. It's a fantasy, but surprisingly, it feels realistic, doesn't it? What's this based on? Based on? I was the source of inspiration. Oh, so it's a life experience. I use it too sometimes. I look back and wonder what would have happened if I'd make a different choice, or if one of my past actions had ended up in success instead. I retrace those steps and imagine what would have happened. There are so many branches in our lives. Every branch can lead us down someplace different. So, this script is basically a branch of one of your what-if stories. It feels like, yes, you could say that, yeah. There's no need to feel embarrassed. In some ways, we think alike. After all, such conversations rarely happen in real life. You should get used to it. There's a first time for everyone. All right, time's up. She stands up and takes the bill. Is she really going to pay for everything? We probably spent over 2,000 NTD. It's not a lot, but not a small amount either. How can I let her, whom I don't even consider a friend, take care of the bill? Wait. She looks at me in confusion. We should split the bill. That's not necessary. I was the one who dragged you in here. No, you shouldn't. Oh. Are you trying to act manly? That's not it. Besides, should you really be using that word in this situation? Anyway, how about this? She points to my bag, indicating that she's pointing to the laptop inside my bag. Let me continue reading it after, okay? Also, you can pay for the next meal. Wait, next meal? Cashier without answering my question. She approaches the cashier without answering my question. Although I'm fine with her reading my script, the next time isn't. It feels like she's been leading me on, but it's just my imagination, isn't it? As I look at her, I remember my original goal. Once again, I'm deep in thought as I appreciate her unique temperament. What story does she have to tell? Why is she doing this? Does she simply want to read my script? Or she wants to pass the time? Like she's spending her vacation. She's spending her vacation reading our script in the evenings. Who the fuck are you? What do you want? Why are you using your precious vacation time on this? Okay. 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 I'm getting flashbacks, man. I'm getting flashbacks to freaking sounds of her love. I want the gang here. I miss the gang. Like, don't worry. We're having a good time, but I'm getting flashbacks to just the chat just rolling and just like okay. Sorry, anyways. Okay. Or she wants to pass the time. She's a cheerful, outgoing girl. Whereas I'm an introvert who's into anime and video games. The longer you delay, the more you can spend on one thing. Normally our paths would never cross. This shouldn't have happened. However, when I think about it, she might be a gamer too. As I continue to think, something feels off, but I don't know what it is. Why do I let myself continue to be led by her? I could just ignore her and have everything back to the way it was. Such a strange person. While I'm looking at her, she pays the bill. I'd feel bad if I just suddenly leave. Strange. What a strange person. She walks towards the door and gestures towards me, letting me know that everything's okay. I grab my belongings and approach her. It's just an illusion. What? Your thoughts are all written there. Your thoughts are written all over your face. What thoughts? Oh, what do you think? I'm wondering whether you're older than me. Oh my god! Shut the fuck up! Look at this! Look at this face! Wait, no, go back! Shit! What did she say? What did she say? Look at that face though! That's bullshit! Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm looking at something. I'm wondering whether you're older than me. I'm sorry, I'm looking at something. I wonder whether you're older than me. That's why I said it's an illusion. Oh, okay. I just wanted to see. Oh. Oh god, but look at the face. Look at that face. Shut the fuck up. No. No. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. Okay, I do like it here. Okay, we'll get back to it. Sorry. Okay. Anyway. All right. Not really. So, are you older or not? But I guess we're about the same age. I could be much younger. That's definitely an illusion. Maybe I'm an elf girl who can live for 2,000 years. You can't do this face. I can't take this face. I can't. Not with that like mad eyeliner and bangs. I can't do it. I can't. Can we stop? Can we stop with this shit? Okay. Okay. Dwayne's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Dwayne's fine. Don't drop the sad nose. Dwayne's fine. She's blushing. Why is she blushing? Don't like such a face. Shouldn't creative writers think like that? Ahem. Anyway, it's your turn. There are seats over there, and there's enough light to see, too. It's as you said. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take these visual novels. I can't. Like, I don't do horror games, and I don't do visual novels. Horror games, it's because I'm a freaking baby. Visual novels, it's because I get to insert emotion here. All right, so we're sitting in Zing Dang on the bench. If this were just a normal day, our behavior wouldn't be considered normal. However, this time my laptop is on the girl's lap. Tina, that's her name, or rather her alias. Speaking of her, this is the first time girl asked for my name outside of work or school. Recalling my days as a student, I had average, or more accurately, mediocre success with girls. If you count the number of female friends who are more than acquaintances, not including colleagues, it only comes to one. We only talk to each other once in a while, and our conversations never go beyond small talk. I should put aside those ridiculous thoughts. Looks like having someone beside me reading my script makes me nervous. Not to mention, she's so focused. On a cold day like this, having a warm drink is nice. I'm going to buy a drink. Do you want anything? I'll have what you're having. C2, what's the scariest game you've played a decent chunk of? Yes, Creature is correct. Outlast. Outlast is a horror game that I played all the way through. Probably the only horror game that I played all the way through. Because I'm just a baby. But otherwise, I have played multiplayer-wise Dead by Daylight a good lot. And also the Blair Witch. The Blair Witch was great, I thought. Thank you. A latte? This late at night? You don't like coffee? I like it, sort of. I often buy a cup at work. But isn't it late to have coffee? Don't you need to sleep later? Office worker 9? Office worker 9, whatever. I can fall asleep even after drinking coffee. You're a monster. Oh, that's unusual. I've gotten into the habit of making... I've gotten into the habit of drinking lattes. Maybe I should have gotten hot chocolate. Oh, hot chocolate sounds so good. Nah, it's nice to have a cup of latte at night every once in a while. Also, I said I wanted to have what you're having, so if I asked you for something else, that would be rude of me, wouldn't it? I can see that, especially after having dinner with you. I can't take this face, dude. I can't take these freaking faces. I just can't. Why don't you think about where to have dinner tomorrow? She sighs upon seeing me not reacting. She puts the latte on the bench and turns off the laptop before handing it back to me. I've read all I can today. Thanks. Are you going to accept my invitation? Oh my god, I forgot the jump stairs.
Fear the face.
Has it really been so long that I've gotten a donation that I never turned it off of the jump scare thing? Has it been that long? I totally forgot. I mean, I guess that's 4 months ago, but still, Jesus Christ. That was really funny. I totally forgot that I had that. Holy shit. Okay. Thank you very much for the 5 buckos, creature. Really appreciate it. Oh, that almost covers the game right there. Thank you very much. Fear the face. They should make a romance with jump scares for you to play the perfect game. Hell no. Also, Doki Doki Literature Club is a great game. Are you going to accept my invitation for tomorrow? Wow. I have no idea if you're just being overly cautious. I thought you were just going to buy a drink from the vending machine. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw you walk into the convenience store. You do realize I still have your laptop. Oh, wow. I guess that's true. We did just leave her with our laptop, huh? Probably costs like $30K, right? But let's not talk about that. The documents are probably priceless to you, being a writer and all, right? Did you make backups? God damn, man. Oh, whoa. Hey, don't suddenly look away when your face has that, oh, you're right, look. Take a deep breath and take the laptop from her hands. I look at the girl Tina in front of me. I sense that she's giggling on the inside. So why are you inviting me? Didn't I already tell you? It's because of the script. I want to see how the plot will develop. From the folder I saw, there are 5 chapters. Yeah, I've only begun writing the 5th chapter. I've read 2 chapters so far. Hopefully I can finish them all before my vacation ends. Oh, I don't like this, because she's here temporarily, so even whether it's romantic or platonic or whatever, it's just a temporary... Oh, but we could be pen pals, but it's gonna still be bittersweet. Oh no. Oh no, hopefully. But there's another reason. Hi, Shy Guy. Also Smash. Hi, Shy Guy. She turns her back against me and picks up her coffee from the bench. She takes a sip and... Oh no. Oh no, it's the art. Oh. You're curious? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't play these, man. I can't. I can't. I can't do it. I can't. Okay, anyway, blah. Again, I'm totally taken in by her aura. Her playful leaps. Her black silky hair shines vividly under the multicolored streetlights. Yeah, by the way, Shy Guy, that would take ages to draw. Yeah, this is a great artwork piece. This is what I put on socials, but yeah, what a great... This is a great illustration. Her useful face entrenches my eyes. I can confirm that she's definitely beautiful like a model. There's no doubt about that. No, Shy Guy, this is totally... So far, this has been very... I appreciate how, like, appropriate this game has been. This is a very wholesome game. However, underneath her innocent smile, there's a slight discord. The dark circles under her eyes contrast with the purity of her smile. As I look closer, I see that her eyes are a bit red. Suddenly, an unusual thought pops into my head. She's got insomnia. I'm guessing. It appears that she's been isolated from this world. No, maybe she's isolating herself from the world. Confronted by her question, I couldn't think of a reply. I want to say something, but the words are stuck in my throat and refuse to come out. Why does she look so sad? Even under the streetlights, her body reflects a grayish hue. She's unable to hide it. I can't say or do anything to reply. I only observe quietly and gaze into her world from the outside. Until... Alright, time's up. Immediately, her voice returns me to reality. An unexplainable atmosphere, indescribable emotions. Words can't express what just happened. Then what's the other reason? Should I tell you? Just then I thought I sensed her laughing mischievously. This time I thought it's different. I didn't sense that sadness I felt before. The dreamlike sensation I experienced blew away like dust. I'm just kidding. It isn't anything special. Since I'm finally in Top High, I want to explore the city. Also, if I had a guy to show me around, that'd be great. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck... You got me... Shut the fuck... You... Okay. I'm fine. And I'm to be the guide? I should give you a heads up that I'm not familiar with places. Basically, I have no idea of the best places to sightsee or eat at. It's true. I don't go out often. Staying at home is more relaxing. Amen. I see. Well, that's a shame. Oh, I heard there's a commercial building in Zimmending. On the top floor is a game arcade. There are food stalls and other things to do. I also heard you could buy daily items. Do you know where it is? I've been searching for the past couple days, but I can't find it. You mean the Wanyan building? It's over there. I point to the tall square building behind us. This building has everything from snacks to clothes, toys to gaming arcades. A very typical commercial building in Top High. Oh, then you passed. What? This feels like the third time I've been led on. Isn't it obvious? Even though I haven't said anything, I'm from that world too. Oh shit. Although she didn't make it obvious, I'm almost certain she is into ACG. ACG. Hey. Hey. Are you into ACG? Are you into ACG? I can't even say it without laughing. I'm just like, just be, oh yeah, well, yeah, it's good to meet you. Hey, by the way. Come on, I could do it. Yeah, it was great to meet you. Like, yeah, sometime we could work. Oh, by the way, are you... I can't do it. I can't say it. I can't say it. Okay. Why am I psyching myself out? I can't say it. I'm going to move on. Yeah, this is a total work of fiction. That's why I don't need to visit any famous tourist sites or popular food stalls. I only want to go to places people like us can have fun. That's more than enough. Haven't you considered that I might not be that kind of person? What are you talking about? Your name tag says otherwise. You didn't notice? That's when I realized that not just today, but yesterday too. I've had the company name tag around my neck. Of course she notices. Of course she knows that I work for a gaming company. Still, isn't it a little forward to ask a guy to accompany you? Not to mention that the invitation is from such a beautiful girl. But I don't dare say that out loud. Don't do the smile, you mother... I just know that only someone who's kind at heart can write such a script. Like children who learn music can never become bad. I've never heard that before. No, that's not it. Your script reveals what kind of person you are. Someone with deep, insightful thoughts. I doubt this could be written by someone who can't think from different perspectives or doesn't have empathy towards others. All right, she just got brownie points with that one. Is she praising me? I feel my body shaking a little over her words. My hand reaches up to scratch my head. Oh, really? I never received such feedback before. It's not the usual praise I get, rather it's feedback from someone who analyzed my writing process. Honestly, I can't help feeling happy. Embarrassed? You can stop with the faces! Anyone would feel so. All right, I'll go with you tomorrow. Maybe the day after. Is that okay? Yep. I look... Stop! Stop! Yep, I look forward to our date. Uh-huh. If it was 10 years younger, I would have totally fallen for that. If we had been 10 years younger, I would have never been brave enough to say such a thing. Oh, fuck. We both laugh at the same time a few seconds later. Even though we've only been around each other for a few hours, these past 2 days I've gotten to see her smile many times. However, her smile is now genuinely coming from her heart. I can't. I really can't. Where is everyone? Oh my god. This is killing me. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. I'm such a freaking nerd. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, anyway. I am a man. That's a freaking nerd. That's an absolute nerd. What was the thing? Oh, by the way. Are you into ACG? There we go. Are you into ACG? Hey, I did it. All right. But tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and the day after that is Christmas. Aren't you planning to go out with friends? Do you want to back out? But for me, friends are just people online who talk smack and play games together. If I have to go out with them and worry about their feelings, I'd be uncomfortable. What a coincidence. Looks like we think alike. Isn't it a bit hypocritical, though, considering what we're doing now? Well, let's just say that we aren't friends. True. We're only acquaintances. Yeah. Acquaintances, that's all. I'm called about, man. I'm called about. You guys. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just putting it in Discord. You guys are missing some shit right now. That's all I'm going to say. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. I thought today would just end like that. But I never imagined I'd be here with her. Wait, are we still going? We're both on the top floor. We're still going? Jesus. The game arcade. I thought you've been here before. I really haven't. I've only heard of this place. Also, going with someone makes a big difference. I was just thinking, you're letting me read your script. You also agreed to meet up with me for the next couple days. How should I reciprocate? I pay for everything while we're here. How does that sound? No way. True. That's why I have a suggestion. From now on, I'll do everything to make sure you have fun. Come on, let's play. She looks like a child as she runs off. However, I'm a little excited too, seeing those arcade machines. Last time I played on one I was a student. It's now 9 p.m. The arcade closes at 10. Only 1 hour. I should give it my all. Wow, so we just kind of sped run up here, huh? What are you doing? Inserting a coin. What's that coin you're holding? $10? Stop, or the utensil say something. She looks at me in confusion. This really doesn't look like our first time at an arcade place. Is this your first time on this kind of machine? I played a claw machine before. There are lots on the street. Oh, she looks surprised by that one. And now she's blushing, of course. She finally realizes her mistake and turns away. Yes, this is my first time, so where can I get tokens? At the counter? Nope. You can get tokens at that machine over there. Oh. She quietly walks over to the machine I pointed to. It doesn't matter. It's not my place to say anything. I can relate. Things that everyone else saw as obvious were confusing for me, too. When someone finally points out the obvious, that realization feels strong. I read that a little bit fast. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. A crisp sound echoes into my ear. Whack-a-mole, a very simple, popular game. A gopher's head pops out. It dies. Even for people who've never played this game, they've probably seen it somewhere. There's even spin-off versions on phones, computers, and children's toys. Although it's popular, not many people can become masters of the game. And another crisp sound reverberates. So I just want to ask, how are you doing so good at whack-a-mole? Breaking the record is already impressive, but breaking your own record after that? She smashed the record twice already, but she claims that she never played before today. I'm happy being complimented, but you aren't going to earn extra points. It was more of a question. I played this before. What? When I was a student, I played whack-a-mole almost every day. Oh, wait. It's starting again. How many tokens did you put in? She put in the whole $10. It's just going to keep going and going. The machine makes that familiar sound again. Whew. This feels good. So this is whack-a-mole. Looks like you released a lot of steam. Did I? The machines seem to be a bit worn down now. Excuse me. I only played on my computer before. I never really wanted to play in a real arcade. Even so, don't think about it. Hey, come on, next game. After that, from racing cars to shooting games to fighting games, we played almost every kind of game. We didn't waste 1 minute. After we finished one game, we immediately rushed over to the next. Our intention to have fun changed to competition. Now it's 5 wins, 5 losses. A draw. If we count whack-a-mole, then I lost. It doesn't count. I've played it like 1,000 times before. Are you serious? Of course. I'm not exaggerating. I'm kind of proud of it. If that's true, then I can only admire. How can you play so much? It can't just be to pass the time. It's exactly that. Woo, competing. All right, we only have a few minutes left. Should we play another game to decide the winner? The last time? Why not try our luck this time? Luck? I stare at the machine near the entrance. It's a ticket lottery machine. After inserting a token, a ball rolls down and enters a hole below. You get the number of tickets equal to the number written on the hole. Oh, this one's not bad. Then let's go. See who gets more tickets. What's the punishment for... I'm such a goddamn degenerate. I'm such a goddamn degenerate. Not because of what I was thinking, but just like, why am I so... I'm just so flustered. I'm so flustered by this freaking game. Let's go old school. Have the loser do something for the winner. Of course, it has to be something they can do. You sure can be calculating, but I'll accept. I'll go first. Well, this is simply a game with a bet. I can feel the rush of adrenaline. I insert a token and watch the ball gradually rolls down and falls into one of the holes. 10 tickets. I'm gonna win. I think to myself, after all, this is the silver prize. I've never seen anyone win the grand prize. There's a huge difference between the grand prize and silver prize. The odds of getting it must be... shit. The machine emits a bright light and trumpeting sound. The other patrons look toward us. The odds must be really low. Did you just say what was on your mind? My frustration builds up as the machine keeps spitting out tickets as though it's broken. Oh. Does this mean I won? 1,000 tickets? So the punishment, I should think about it. 9? Yes, I lost, but don't ask for something that I can't handle. Don't worry, we agreed on the terms beforehand, right? Anyway, we should exchange these tickets for an item. Yep, you can go to the counter to do that. I'm not sure what we can get. 1,010 tickets will probably only get you a medium prize. But I can still get a doll, right? We take our tickets to the counter looking hopeful. Maybe we can exchange them for something decent. Oh, is another model going to come in? Excuse me. Oh, yay. Hello. Female. Why did this person get a drawing but not the McDonald's person? Yes, how may I help you? Look at those jeans. Jesus Christ. Oh, didn't you just win the grand prize? I saw just now. Congratulations. Thank you. Looks like it was lucky today. The odds are really slim. You know what? Whenever I see just an assistant or a cashier or something, I'm gonna... Becky. Okay. I've only seen it happen twice since I started working here. Now you're the third. Amazing. The odds are so slim. I admit I totally lost. Does that mean I've totally won? No, I did win 5 times. That doesn't count as a total win. Don't pick on the small things. Then... so you want to exchange these tickets for a reward? Yeah. What can we exchange for them? Since it's 1,000 tickets... The assistant points to the items on the shelf. They can be exchanged for anything except large plush toys. What is the large plush toys are displayed. In the most visible positions, at least 3,000 tickets are needed for them. but there are daily necessities, decorations, even snacks and drinks. Oh, so we can't get a large plush toy. You want one? Usually that's what you'd look at first, right? Not really. I'm here on vacation, so how can I even bring it home? If you want it, that's different. I'll even pay the price difference. Why are you cool? Don't dawdle. Choose one quickly. The arcade's about to close. Then, if you don't mind, I recommend this one. The assistant holds a dark blue box. She opens it, and inside is a pair of bracelets, beautifully ornamented. They have some subtle pattern differences, but overall they look about the same. Oh, not bad. This is the most popular item for couples. What do you think? Couples? But we're not a couple. In terms of commemorative value, I could consider it. Oh, I'm sorry. You two get along so well, so I just thought... Don't worry about it. What should I choose, 9? If you want someone with commemorative value, why not choose something peculiar? It would leave a deeper impression. What about that one? What did he pick? C2, I feel that shirt doesn't have the same effort drawing and the coat and jeans have. Right? I don't know. I point to a nearby plush toy. Oh, look at it. It's a strange looking bear. Although it's brown color, typical of bears, it has pink patches all over its body, giving a slight disharmony. Overall, it has dark hue, but wears a golden bell that attracts a lot of attention. Its design is strange, while it's not ugly. It's not cute either. Doesn't look like kids would like it. Huh? The attendant looks surprised, but she takes the bear from the shelf anyway. The bell on the bear's neck starts ringing lightly. She then places it in front of us. Now that I look more closely, the bear isn't doll size. It even looks quite decent. Are you sure you want this one? What do you think? I have a good feeling about it. Huh? Are you like sure? Seeing her doubtful expression, I decided to give her a little push. After all, I don't dislike this bear. It feels like a rare toy. That's true. I think so too. This design looks unique. You can easily forget it after seeing it. You can't easily forget it after seeing it. You can't find it in other shops, and I don't recall seeing it on the internet either. Maybe because it's not as cute? Perhaps. In that case, this bear has value considering its rarity. Huh. Why does the attendant look so puzzled? Thinking about it, I've never seen a bear anywhere else like this. But deep within my memories, it feels like I have. Alright then, let's exchange the tickets for a bear. Just letting you know, there will be no refunds after exchange. Shut the freak up! Let us have the bear! This just makes this point really clear. It looks like many people have exchanged tickets for this bear, but later return it for refunds. No problem, the stranger the better. Something to remind me of today. It better be something really unique. Well then, thank you. Now, I understand why many people returned it. At first, I thought it was because of its appearance, but there's a simpler reason. After leaving the arcade in the building, the bell on the bear's neck rings like mad. Oh, that's a good... Ugh. So what, we're staying out till midnight? Looks like both of us can already guess what the other's thinking. We can't return it now. I did suggest the bear after all. Maybe I should say something good about it. The ringing sound is practical. In what way? It can be used as an alarm to warn off stranger dangers. Approaching dangers. Stranger dangers. The bear can be used to ward off stranger danger. Oh, shit. Oh, God. It can be used to ward off stranger danger. You should get this dog. It'll do good. It'll do a good job warding off stranger danger. It's so funny. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I like my boyfriend. Why? Because he does a good job keeping stranger danger away from me. Okay. Oh my god. That was really... okay. I already feel a glare aimed at me before I can finish my sentence. I mean, you could hang it on the door. When a visitor comes in, it'll let you know immediately. You can also use it as a decoration. It's true. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Right? I want to put it in my room, though. I like the design. Then that won't do. Why? You see, doesn't the bell ring with even the littlest of movement? She shakes the bear and indeed makes a loud ringing sound. And what about that? If the bell rings at night, it means it's been moving around. Like telling its owner that it's coming for you. Like that. Excuse me. I just made that up. I wanted to point out that it's from a I wanted to point out that it's, from a popular movie. However, she doesn't say anything. Instead, the ringing sound becomes more violent. I look at her to see that she's trying to remove the bell. After a few seconds, though, the bell is still stuck. It looks like it can't be removed. I feel a pointed glare aimed at me. Alright, I'll just ignore it. Ahem. I'll consider your suggestion. Hanging it on the door. At the same time, she looks at the bear. The ringing sound changes subtly as it gets further away. Once again, I sense that strong discord. Under that smile, what is she hiding? I continue to feel curious. Her eyes, personality, there are so many unknowns. Oh, this bear. Doesn't it look familiar? She thinks so too? This bear might not be unique after all. I should keep that thought to myself, though. Alright, I won't say anything. It's about time, right? True. I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm sorry about today, but thank you for keeping me company. I had a lot of fun, too. Don't forget about the feedback for the script. Of course. Tomorrow, then, since I'm not sure what time I'll finish work. Just in case, let's exchange numbers. How unfortunate. I didn't bring my phone. You don't know your number? Hello? You left it at the hotel? No, I didn't bring it to Tapai. Oh. Why would you do that? Really? Yeah? You came to Tapai without bringing your phone. Aren't you worried about getting lost or something else? I could just ask someone if I have questions. Also, she takes out a booklet from her bag. She opens it. Oh no, we got close. I brought a map. What kind of ancient traveler are you? Oh no! The powder! It's the pouting face! We meet the pouting face, oh no. Isn't it more fun traveling like that? Anyway, I'll make sure to arrive around 7. Smile. I look forward to it. I can't. This is too. This is too much, man. I don't know. After saying goodbye to head to the MRT. Oh, the bell. That's when I suddenly recall the bear's origins. I watched an American cartoon show as a kid, and that bear is one of the characters. The bell on its neck was most noticeable. Very unforgettable. No wonder I couldn't remember before. Only when that bell kept ringing did I suddenly remember. Also, I remember writing some stories based on this character. I could still tell her now if she was here. Of course, though, she isn't. Although my ears still hear the ringing of that distant bell, she's long gone. As though she doesn't exist, vanishing from this world. Astonishing. This thought comes to mind, it's quite astonishing. Maybe I'm being weird. I've probably been watching too many shows like that one. I'll tell her about the bear the next time I see her. With that, I turn around and head to the MRT. I yawn, indicating that the day is over. Oh, I don't... Another poem? Is it another poem? That year she turned 16. She's at that age where she could be caring about her appearance and socializing with others. She should be caring about her appearance and socializing with others. An age when everything in the world should pique her curiosity. Discovering all this world has to offer, any mistake or embarrassment would be forgiven and laughed away. That is what teenagers look forward to with all their youth and energy. However, she was different. She kept on to the promise she made to herself 6 years ago. To search for her father, to protect her grandma. This was what she vowed to do. She spent all her childhood years studying to reach that goal. Before the sun would rise every morning, she would leave home. She would study at the church in the city. In the evening, she would go to a nearby stall for work. Finally, she'd head home before night arrived. This was her daily routine. As she wanted to save money, she didn't live in the city's dormitory. Instead, she asked kind-hearted merchants for rides out of the city. But there were times she had to walk back home by herself. She still had no regrets. After all, she had someone important waiting for her. Her grandma, her only relative, was there. Every night her grandma would wait for her to come home. The girl would look forward to seeing her grandma's face. This was their one salvation in their lives up until then. They relied on each other for support, warmth, and hope. Day after day, even when the seasons changed, their connection would remain. The only thing that kept changing was that the girl kept growing, no longer wearing that childish face she once had. Her grandma kept getting older, her black hair gradually changing to a grayish white. They were both aware that these days wouldn't last forever. That girl of 16 made another promise to herself. She had to succeed, so her grandma could keep a wonderful life. That's why. Wait for me a little bit longer. Oh, she wants to stay with her grandma before going out to find her dad. Oh my god. Uh, uh, um, Christmas Eve. It's 6 o'clock. I don't know whether to continue or not. I'm very invested. I'm very invested. And I have to make sure I'm up at a good time tomorrow because of our waifu war otaku stream. Maybe. I haven't felt this like. Ugh. I don't even know what the emotion is. Just yeah, flustered is a good emotion. Very, very flustered. Yeah. I want to keep going, but I'm also having to talk with someone. I've had a nice time watching this while opening my Valentine's gifts. Oh, cool. This is a very sweet experience. Well, good. Good. Yeah, I guess I'll cut it off. Creature, Babati, do it. Keep going. No, I want to check on someone, and plus my dad called me a couple times, and I feel like I should prepare. Well, actually, no, I could do that in the weekend. Never mind. Yeah, I'll cut it off. No. Oh man. But FYI, tomorrow we will. Tomorrow's a big day because we start the day. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow, so happy Valentine's Day. Love you. I appreciate you, and I hope the people that you love make you feel loved, because you deserve it. And yeah, that's what I think Valentine's Day is about. Yeah, it looks like the romantic holiday, but I think it's a day about love. Truly, love makes the world go round. So, and I'm gonna do what I love tomorrow and attempt to have 2 live streams, even though I have work to do. And gonna start off on West Side Otaku. Creature, shout out to you. I thought this was a great idea to do the waifu wars debates. And that's something, actually, that's the thing that I was like, I feel like I need to prepare something tonight. And then I remembered that's the thing. I need to prepare that. So yeah, I need to prepare it's really just a couple slides for the waifu wars tomorrow. So we're going to do that in the morning for the anime side of things. And then the evening, very excited to have Josh, freaking quest mode, coming back to the channel. I feel like it's been a while, even though it was like, I think the last time I had him on was in January, before we did the Fantasy Critic. But yeah, Josh is coming back to the channel tomorrow for Friday Night Couldn't Good Game, where definitely going to be talking about a lot of PlayStation shenanigans, which is a weird thing to talk about during Valentine's Day. But I definitely thought it'd be fun to be like, all right, hypothetical question for Valentine's Day. If you could romance any video game character, who would it be? I think it's a fun question, and that's a question that I myself would have to debate about. But, and then who knows what will be the good game at the end. So I got stuff to do. But yeah, so it's going to be a neat day tomorrow, and then in between I'm going to be trying to get some work done. So I want to brace myself for that and have a nice little evening continuing Citizen Sleeper, which is an amazing game that I'll talk about in the KibiCast next week, because I have to have that beat before about. But anyway, yeah, thank you to Juan, Steffi, Creature, Supertone, C2, and there was another name or two that swung by. Appreciate you all for watching, and we will continue this either next Thursday or on Sunday. Yeah. Maybe Thursday, because I want everybody in on this. Like, god damn, there are so many funny moments. But yeah, have a good night. If I don't see you tomorrow, then have a lovely weekend and happy Valentine's Day. Be geek, be proud, be awesome. And remember, you need someone to keep the stranger dangers away. All right, bye.